seated position. Prop up as needed. Remember, you want to make sure your low back is going to maintain its natural curve. So elevate your hips and let your knees kind of fall open. And just go ahead and close your eyes. We'll settle into the space, releasing all other thoughts. Find the walls around you, any doors, any windows, the ceiling and the floor. Feeling the temperature of the room as we notice every little sound we're hearing. And in your mind's eye, see the rest of us sitting here. And opening your heart, send us all some really good energy. Keeping your heart open, receive all the good energy we're sending to you, and let it fill your heart. Now we're going to send that energy down into the toes, imagine it as light, and let the light fill us all the way up to the top of our heads. And now feeling the warmth of the light flowing down through the body, trusting it knows exactly where to go to help you release any kind of tension, discomfort, or pain. And seeing yourself sitting here, remembering what you're wearing so you can see and feel that on your body. As you now see your face, your hair, circling around, see yourself from all angles. Now sending the energy down into the tailbone, into the sacrum, and up into the curve at the small of the back. We'll start to lengthen the spine and draw the energy up the spine, coming through the shoulder blades into the curve at the back of the neck. And lengthen even more as we try to touch the top of the head to the ceiling, so we can pause here and register this feeling in the body. With that sense that you're rooting down into the earth and lifting up and out of your hips, you know that you're engaging the core muscles that support your back, spine, and breath. And then we make sure the shoulder blades are flat and down into the back as the shoulders now come down away from the ears for the support we need for the upper back and the neck. At the same time, opening the throat and heart, expanding the chest and lungs, and taking in more oxygen with each breath. And now we feel the breath on the inside of the nostrils as we sense the cool air on the inhale and the warm air on the exhale. Just letting the breath be spontaneous and natural. And then we drop down into the belly to make sure we're breathing diaphragmatically, indicated by the belly rising on the inhalation and flattening and softening on the exhalation. Now we're going to bring awareness to the center of the heart. Thinking of the sweet spot there, as this is both the site of our deepest wounds and a window to our greatest potential. Sometimes we fear that we might find pain there, and actually we do. We find pain and joy at that deepest center. That means that we sometimes ignore the heart altogether because we're afraid of what we'll find. But actually the heart is a portal, they say. It's an opening with infinite depth. And when we bring attention to this area, we actually begin to feel into it and the heart will open. So we're going to focus on that heart opening today. So right now, as you breathe into your heart, imagine unleashing feelings of peace and joy and love. And if there's any resistance, you can imagine a weight being lifted off your chest, feeling lighter. Maybe a band being loosened from around your chest to create more space. And again, any resistance, if the mind tries to take you elsewhere, come back to the breath, breathe into your heart, and cultivate the connection with this deepest part of yourself. Bubbling up, feeling the peace throughout the body and in every corner of your mind. And with a deep breath in, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, just tuck your chin, let your head hang forward, relax your shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. And we're going to gently inhale as we roll the head off to the right. And pausing when we feel like we've got a nice release through the left ear. You might want to let your left arm hang down or stretch it out to the side. Just feel it. And then we're going to exhale as we slowly roll down to center. And then we're going to inhale as we roll off to the left side, and pausing here as we feel that through the right ear, and maybe letting that right arm hang down or stretching it out to the side. Now continuing on, we're going to exhale down to center. Move very slowly. Remember, the goal is not ever to find some perfect pose or position, but being aware of the signals that your body is sending to you, looking for moving energy and information. So next time the chin is tucked, relax your head forward. Coming back up, we take another deep breath. And then on an inhale, we're just going to shrug the shoulders up into the ears and squeeze them. And then slowly on the exhale, release your shoulders down and relax them completely. Inhale, lift them up, squeeze, going into the tension. And then releasing that tension as we exhale down and soften. One more time. Inhale up, squeeze them. Exhale, slowly release and soften. Then inhaling up, we roll back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhaling, roll them down and soften them. Inhale, lift, roll back and squeeze, feel it. And then keep feeling it as you slowly exhale down and soften. Once more, inhale up, roll back, squeeze. Exhale down and soften. So inhale, float both arms up. And on the exhale, float just your right arm down, push into your left hip and reach through that left side all the way through your fingertips. Inhale, really stretch a little bit more. Exhale, lengthen a little bit more. Then we're going to inhale both arms up and exhale the left arm down to the side. You can push into your right hip as you stretch that right side out, really lengthening all the way through the fingertips, breathing through it. Again, inhale both arms up to center, then twist to your right and let both arms float down on your exhale. Then inhale right back to center, both arms up, and exhale, turning to the left, float your arms down on the exhale. Continue on, inhale, float up, lengthen, and exhale, off to the side, float the arms down, tap the fingers, and then inhale up, nice and easy, moving with the smooth rhythm of the breath, back and forth. Inhale both arms up, and then exhale both arms down to the sides, and we're going to rotate the shoulders back and around, and forward and around. Again, moving smoothly and slowly, encouraging awareness. We're going to bring the hands to the shoulders and just rotate forward, getting that range of motion in the shoulder sockets. Remember, always smaller moves if there's pain or injury in these areas. Never pushing. And then rotate back. Feel it. Inhale, spreading the arms wide apart. Exhaling, bringing the elbows together as we squeeze them. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Bring your hands to your lap. Take a deep breath. And again, let's breathe into the heart again, finding that sweet spot at the center. You can think of the breath as spirit. That the body and the mind are basically kind of taking your spirit for a ride here. So today we're just going to come onto our backs. So move your props out of the way. You might want to put your little pillow or block to the side so you can reach for it as needed. So we're going to come into a seated position with the soles of the feet on the mat. And then we're going to round the back, tuck the chin, and stretch the arms out in front, feeling that nice opening between the shoulder blades. As we now curl down through the spine, pressing down through the sacrum. using core strength for control, going through the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, and finally down. We're tucking the shoulder blades down into the back with the palms turned up toward the ceiling, releasing both legs. As we come into Shavasana, we're going to imagine the whole back side of the body melting into our mats. Just let go. Feel the floor kind of coming up to meet you. And then come around to the front side and relax the face, the jaw, and tongue. And gently move your jaw side to side. Back to center. Opening the mouth as wide as you can, stick out your tongue, open your eyes real wide as you look up past your forehead so that you're stretching your face wide open. And then we'll relax the face. And again, move the jaw side to side. Now relaxing the whole front side of the body. Letting go. Skin melting back to the bones, bones sinking down into the mat. Now bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And we'll do a gentle arch and curl. So everything else staying relaxed. Focus in on the low back. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, tilt your tailbone up and flatten your low back into the mat. Inhale, arch the back, rock toward the tailbone, press it down. Continue on with the breath, exhaling as you flatten, inhaling as you arch. Keeping the neck relaxed. As we flatten the back, the throat will open. And as we arch, the chest and chin come closer together. Again, nice, easy movements. Subtle. The more you pay attention, the more you release. And we're back to center. So we're going to continue with that, but this time we're going to raise the right leg straight up to the ceiling and flex the right foot. Then wrap your hands around the back. You can interlace your fingers, put them into the back of the thigh, and we're going to push the thigh into the leg and resist that. Keep your shoulders down, and then arch and curl, keeping the leg up. Inhale. On the exhale, tilt the pelvis, flatten the back, and on the inhale, again, arch. Keep pressing against the thigh. Feeling that strength in the legs. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Move with the breath. Inhaling as you arch. Exhaling as you flatten. Couple more. Noticing what you feel every step of the way. Keeping that awareness so you go deeper and deeper. Kind of get into the root of where that tension might be. And then we're going to bring the right leg down and raise the left leg up. You can flex the foot. Wrap your hand around the thigh. Now push your thigh into your arm. Keep your shoulders down. Focusing on the low back again. Inhale. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, flatten the back. Inhale and arch. So the arch might not be as dramatic as before. Sometimes the tinier moves, the subtler moves are really more powerful. And then back to center. Let's bring both knees into the chest. Take a deep breath. Okay, somebody's signaling me, so I'm going to look and see what's going on here. So just stay present. What does this say? I'm still recovering. Okay, never mind. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. So now, we're going to stay on the back, feet to the mat. Spread your legs wide apart. At least so that keep the heel on the mat at least so that your feet don't slide. And we're going to move into a floating bridge with the legs wide. Keep the head centered, arms pasted to your sides. As you now inhale and lift your hips like you're trying to touch your pelvis to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly come down. And every time you come down, relax the buttocks. Inhale, come up, squeeze. Exhale, slowly come down. Again, moving slowly, feeling what's going on. Keeping that connection between your mind and your body. So you're feeling this more in the outer hips than we generally do doing bridge. So one more up and down, and then we're going to rearrange the feet so that they're about 6 inches apart with the toes straight ahead. And again, on the inhale, press up, squeeze the buttocks, keep the knees tracking this time. Exhale and slowly come down. Continue on. Inhale, lift and squeeze, making sure those thighs stay tracking. No splaying out of the knees. Coming up on the inhale and floating down on the exhale. Okay. So bring both knees to the chest and gently rock head to toe, or just breathe up and down your spine for a moment here. Feeling what's going on, getting that nice release through the spine. And then we'll come back to center, and this time we'll go side to side, knees together or apart, maybe springing off your elbows to get it going so you can massage shoulder to shoulder and from the side of one hip to the side of the other. Back to center, holding the knees close in, take a deep breath. And again, release your legs down. Arms overhead now, we're gonna do our symmetrical stretch. So inhale, reaching wall to wall as you wiggle your fingers and toes around. And then exhale, soften the whole body completely. Again, inhale, reach, feeling the lengthening through the waist. Exhale and soften. Now, take both feet and move them into the left corner of your mat. And if it works for you, you can cross your right ankle on top of your left. Then we're going to hold the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale, and on the exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, come back where you were. You're squeezing the left side, lengthening the right. Inhale, reach to the left. Exhale, come back and soften. One more time. Inhale, reach it, squeezing the left side. Exhale, release. Now, release your legs and put them both ankles into the right corner. And if it works, cross the left ankle over. Now switching, right hand to left wrist. Inhale, lengthen, lean to your right. And then come back to center. Continue on. Inhale, reach, lean right. Exhale, back to center. And again, inhale, stretch it out, lean to your right. Exhale, back to center. Then placing one ankle in each corner and one wrist in each corner. Relax the whole body. Feel what's going on right now, just laying here. Rearrange your arms if you need to. I know when there's a shoulder issue, which I've had before, you might want to get the arm where the shoulder's more comfortable. But we're going to draw a line from the right hand across to the left foot. Inhale, stretch through those two corners and notice where the kinks are showing up. And then on the exhale, slowly release and soften. Inhale, reach, feel it. Again, with control, feel it as you come back to center and soften. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale and soften. And then we'll do the other side. Left hand through right foot. Inhale, stretch through those two corners and find your kinks. Exhale, slowly release and soften. Again, inhale, reach, feel it. Keep feeling it. Exhale and soften. And again, inhale, stretch it out. Exhale and soften. Bring your arms down alongside your body, soles of the feet to the mat. Bringing the right ankle onto the left thigh. Reach down and pull your foot in. Now flex your foot to protect your ankle. Take your right hand and push your right thigh away from your body and keep pressing it away. Relax the right shoulder and breathe into the outside of your right thigh. You might even feel this through the hip if you're tight, so just get in there and let the muscles release their grip on your bones. Get that sense of creating space, lengthening the muscles, kind of infusing that area with lots of good energy. Okay, let's do the other side. So left ankle on the thigh, pull it in, flex the foot, push the thigh away, keep pressing, relax the left shoulder and breathe into what you're feeling. Imagining the muscles relaxing. Again, you got to do that with your mind. Go in there, let go, and breathe. And release. Okay, we're going to roll onto the side and come to a seated position for a moment here. So here, if low back is an issue, you can take your blanket or pillow and scooch your hips up a little. Otherwise, you can kind of pick up your hips and scooch them behind you or to the side a little bit. And we're just going to do a little twist here. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your right. And just bring both hands down. Then inhale, both arms up. Exhale, turn and float the arms down to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. And bring them down. Okay. So now we're going to spread the legs apart. Actually, let's bring the soles of the feet to the mat and lean back onto your hands. We're going to just do wiper blades. So get those legs wide apart. And we're going to really go for it. So when you bring your legs off to the right, try to get so that the inside of the foot is flat to the mat, the inside of the knee is flat, and lift your left hip up a little bit. And then we'll switch through the center. So back and forth, move really slowly. And again, let the hip roll forward as you flatten the inside of that leg down and the inside of the foot down. Real easy here. And back to center. One more of this. So we're leaning back. You might want to readjust your hands. We're going to try to look at, keep the left leg straight now. Try to look at the bottom of your right foot. Bringing it in. Then you're going to roll toward the left and turn your leg out. And again, try to look at the bottom of your right foot as you bring it out to the side. So you're going in and out. Releasing through the hip. Just nice and easy. Looking at the foot inside and then taking it to the outside. Looking at the bottom of the foot. Let the whole body kind of move along with this. And then we'll release it down. Now, pick up the left foot, try to see the bottom of your left foot to the inside, and then roll it out and try to look at the bottom of the foot. Rolling the hip. Just kind of, again, let the whole body move along with the movements. In and out. One more time. In and out. And back to center. Now we're going to come onto all fours. So here you might want to take socks off if you still have them on. And set yourself up in tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And now on the inhale, swaying the back, belly goes down and the head comes up, opening the heart. Exhale, tuck the chin and tail, press off the mat and squeeze out the breath. Inhale, open up. Exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, tuck and round. And we'll send the buttocks to the heels. Coming into child's pose, you may want to bring your big toes together and spread your knees wide apart so you can kind of settle into that space. Maybe we're taking the hands down next to your feet, allowing the shoulders to roll forward and turning your head if that's more comfortable. So you can really let go here as we consciously relax the front side of the body. Then moving around to the back side, relax the back, the spine, the shoulders, create space. Calming the mind, calming the nerves. Then we'll bring the hands under the shoulders and press up, coming back into tabletop. This time, inhale And on the exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. And then inhale, kick your leg back as you look up. Nice and easy here. Exhale, bring it in. Squeeze out the breath. Inhale, open it up. Continue on. Slow motion. Exhale, deep breaths. Inhale, float up. One more on this side. Exhale, bring it in. And inhale, open it up. And we're back to center. Okay, inhale. On the exhale, left knee comes to the nose. Inhale, kick back, look up. Continue on. All the while pressing off the mat so your shoulders aren't up in your ears. And feeling again what's going on in your body. Staying tuned in. Again, when we do that, it's basically like a meditation in motion because we're really present. Mind is quiet, not as easily distracted. Back to center. As we now cock the hips to the right and look back at the left foot. Close your eyes, breathe, and feel. Cocking the hip to the left, head to the right. Pause and breathe. Okay, let's inhale to center. Exhale to the sides, nice and easy. Feel it out. And back to center. Thread the needle. Maybe the knees come further out for comfort. Inhale the right arm up as we look up. Exhale, we twist down and through with shoulder and head coming to the mat. So inhale, float up, look up. Exhale, down and through. Inhale, open. And exhale, down and through, relaxing the left elbow, maybe pushing into the left hand. We can release that right shoulder blade. Staying here and just softening or taking the left arm around the back. Check your neck for comfort and then soften the whole body. Really sense your whole body. Surrendering to gravity. Allowing for the strengthening of the heart, the immune system as the heart is above the head as we release through the spine. So other side, line up your hands and then inhale, left arm up, look up. Exhale, take it down and through. Inhale, open. Exhale, down and through. Inhale, open. And exhale, down and through. Again, we're going to relax the right elbow here. Scan your body. Where can you let go a little more? Remember, we hold tension unconsciously. And then we do one little thing and we think that little thing just blew my back out. Well, actually, it was the imbalance that you were holding on to in the first place. And then that one little thing just kind of pushed it over the edge. So being very conscious of places where you've been injured in the past, just to see if you can let go a little bit more. So we now come to center, we'll draw circles. So just swooping around. As we now feel the release from the wrists, shoulders, knees, and hips. And then coming around in the other direction. Okay. So now we're going to press up into downward facing dog. So just curl your toes under, lift your knees, and bring your face and chest closer to your legs. And as you look back, start walking your dog and wagging your tail. All the while pressing into the mat so you're not dumping into your shoulders, feeling what's going on here. Continuing with that or lowering the heels and raising the right leg up. Again, take it high, feel the glutes engage. Maybe swing that leg off to the left a little bit or even bend it. Then looking back at your left foot, we'll inhale up onto the toes and exhale down through the heel. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Then we can switch with the left leg going up. Again, maybe off to the right, maybe bent. Inhale up on the toes and exhale down through the heel. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up,
And exhale down. So lower your leg down and walk your feet to your hands and hang. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, relax your whole body. Relaxing through the spine, through the neck, roll your head around. Might feel a little bit more release there. And then with knees bent, arms dangling and chin tucked, we inhale and curl up. Okay, so once up here, lining up your toes so they're straight ahead, we'll just flop around, again, nice and easy. Make sure you're turning your head. Arms are soft, kind of slapping into your body. And then we're back to center. Okay, so we're going to come to the top of the mat. Finding Tadasana. Tailbone down, spine long, shoulder blades flat, palms forward. Remember, here we imagine ourselves as giant magnets. Magnets for positive healing energy. As we imagine it coming in through all directions, into the body, filling the whole body, into the mind, getting into every little corner. And just breathe into your heart. Again, thinking of the heart's energy being released, being more accessible. As we bring the palms together in front of the heart, we'll bring the energy from the head into the heart. Now we're going to take those healing qualities down into the feet and lift the toes and arches, feeling the ball of the foot out, urge and heel. So keep your arches lifted as you lower your toes. Now we're keeping the toes soft as we roll around on the bottoms of the feet so that we can feel that out, front to back, side to side, finding the balance by noticing the imbalance across the feet and up through the body. That little tilt in the pelvis, giving us that sense of rooting from the waist down. Now imagine floating from the waist up. You just got taller. Draw the line from the center of the ear to the side of the shoulder and hip and into the ankle bone. And then we'll bring awareness right above the navel. Inhale all the way. And exhale all the way. Now as we open our eyes, we're locking our thumbs and reaching out. Again, feel that between your shoulder blades. And then slowly float the arms up. So once they're up there, tuck your hips under and take a little back bend. And then we'll come back to center. Inhale, reach to the ceiling. And on the exhale, lean to your right and press into your left foot. Inhale, come back to center, reach high. Exhale, lean to your left, push into your right foot. Again, back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Then we're going to tuck the hips. Exhale, lean back. Now on the inhale, come back to center, lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, arms out to the sides as we swan dive forward. We're looking back and we're going to hang. So soften your knees, relax the upper body. Chin tuck, maybe rolling the head around, maybe swaying around a little bit. And then we'll bring the hands to the legs for spinal extension. As we straighten the legs, lifting the heart and the head, we'll take a deep breath into the back of the thighs. And then on the exhale, hang. And just notice, maybe a little bit of softening to the knees. We're not locking the joints. Relax your upper body. So now we're stepping back into lunge. So left foot way back there, left knee down, and then we'll come up and make sure our alignment is safe here. So if you feel wobbly, walk your right foot out to the side. Get that knee tracking toward the pinky toe and make sure the knee is above the ankle, not past the toes. And then we'll check the back leg. Again, feel that opening there. Ideally, that diagonal to open up through the hip flexors. Maybe toes curled under for better balance and to protect the knee. Now, arms go up. So lift up out of your waist. Roll shoulders, pinkies, elbows in, and push your shoulder blades down into your back. Inhale through your spine. Exhaling, we bring the arms straight out to the sides. Now press down through the shoulders. Inhale. On your exhale, twist to your right. Now inhale your way back to center. Exhale, twist to your left.
And inhale back to center. Inhaling, bring arms straight up, then turn to your right, and on your exhale, cross over the right thigh. So let's look over the right shoulder, relaxing your left thigh. Breathe through the groin. And now we're going to bring the right hand down to the inside of the right foot as we prop the arm and leg. And on an inhale, float your left arm up, reach high. On the exhale, float your left arm down. And then on the inhale, float your right arm up, reach high. Exhaling the arm down, we're going to step the right foot back and come into downward facing dog. So we're checking the hands so that the thumbs are 6 inches apart, middle finger straight ahead. Looking at the feet, 6 inches between those, face and chest coming closer to the legs. We lower the heels down. Now lower your elbows down and then tilt your tailbone down. This engages the core muscles as it releases the pressure on the discs in the low back. Pressing through the fingers, a little bit deeper imprint into the index finger and thumb side. Feel it. Okay, let's lower the knees. And we look up now. Sway the back, belly down. Bring elbows in and lower your chest and chin down into inchworm. And then we can slide flat. And we'll inhale as we curl head, neck, and chest up off the mat. And then we're going to bring the hands next to the hips, reaching for the feet, then lifting the arms toward the ceiling. We'll bring the thumbs in, roll those up, then push your shoulder blades into your waistband. And we can lift the legs now and try to keep the legs as close together as you can. And that way you strengthen those inner thigh muscles. Remember, lifting for the strengthening of the muscles and reaching back for the strengthening of the nerves. Breathe and feel it. Okay, we're going to lower the legs. Let's bring the hands to position. Remember, nipples and thumbs, elbows pace to your sides now. Curling the toes, push up, lift up, and then take it nice and high into downward facing dog. So rearrange your base, line up your feet, your hands, face and chest closer, heels down, elbows down, and tailbone down. Pressing through the fingers, breathing through the whole body. Okay, now we're going to swing the left foot forward, back into the lunge. So getting the right knee down. Again, build your base. Get that nice opening here. Inhale, arms up. Roll shoulders, elbows, pinkies in, shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, open your arms. Press your shoulders down. Now, inhale. Exhale, we're twisting to the left now. Inhale your way back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Okay, on the next inhale, arms go up. Exhale, turn to your left, cross over. Okay, looking back. Now relax the right thigh. Breathe through the groin. Left hand comes down, right arm goes up. Let's take a breath, reach up out of the waist. And on the exhale, float the right arm down. And then we'll inhale as we float the left arm up. Let's take an extra breath, reach higher. Bringing the left hand down now. We're stepping the right foot forward to meet the left. So look back and hang. Maybe roll your head around. Make sure you're not way up in your toes. Find the four corners of your feet. Relax your belly, back and shoulders. And then bringing hands to legs, straighten the legs. We're going to lift the heart and head. Take a deep breath into the back of the thighs. And on the exhale, hang and notice. We're going to soften the knees, reach wall to wall, reverse swan dive up, inhale, come up, zip up, open up, lean back. Exhale, bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Okay, let's do one more. With the flow now, slow, deep breaths. Inhale, out, up, and back. Exhale, swan dive down and hang. Inhale, lift your heart and head. Exhale and hang. Let's bring both feet back into plank. So pressing through the heels.
tightening the buttocks, tilting the tailbone down, pressing off the mat, neck in line with the spine. On the exhale, lift your hips high into downward facing dog. Now on the next inhale, come forward into upward facing dog. So here we go. Inhale, up dog, and really opening the heart. Exhale, back into down dog, pressing through the heels. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Pausing here, elbows down, tailbone down. Feel it throughout the body. Make all your little adjustments. And now we're going to bring the hands to the feet. So walk your hands back and hang. Soft knees. Hands to leg. Inhale, zip up into spinal extension. Exhale, hang. Again, soft knees again. Arms out to the sides. Inhale, lift up. Open your heart as you lean back. Exhale, back to center. So close your eyes. Focus on your feet for a moment, making sure you're not gripping your toes or turning in or out at your ankles. Checking that the tailbone has that subtle tilt down so the pelvis is level. And then we lift up, lengthen through the crown of the head, press the shoulder blades down into the back, and now breathing into the heart. Notice the breath. Notice the heartbeat. Releasing hands to the sides, we can rotate the shoulders back and around, then forward and around. Making sure your toes line up, we're going to flap around again. Nice, easy release here. So we're going to go into chair pose before we do our lateral move. So I might be better off sideways. Let's see. So just get your feet a decent distance apart. And really, if you just stick your butt to the back wall and then just sit. So really stick back, push back. Try to almost get out of your toes and into your heels. And keep your spine nice and long. And you can bring your palms together. You might need to put your hands on your thighs for a little extra help there. Or you can bring your arms out to the side or above your head. Just keep your shoulder blades down. And here you might want to go up and down a little bit. A very controlled movement, not a bounce. Breathing into the thighs. Whether you're still or moving, keep breathing into the thighs and keep that tailbone reaching for the back wall. Nice long line through the spine. And then straighten your legs and gently come forward and hang. Again, unlock your knees, relax your belly, and roll your head around. Now with knees bent, inhale, curl up through the spine. Put the hands on the low back, inhale, zip up, little bit of a back bend. And back to center. Now with legs spread wide. Lost my little guy here down my pants. Okay. So turn your right foot out, bend the knee, tailbone down, arms out. Looking at the middle finger of your right hand, press your shoulders down. Find the four corners of your feet. Keep anchoring into the back foot, kind of like the outer ridge of the back heel. Just think of the stake right there, rooting you into the earth. Now we'll inhale, exhale, go back. Now reach up or back, deep breath here. And then we'll come up. Now lean into your right thigh. Bring your left arm alongside your ear. Roll the shoulder back. Look at the hand. Keep pressing the right forearm into your thigh. Keeping the right shoulder out of your ear. Again, let's shoot energy down into that left foot, all the way down the side of the body, from the waist down. And then you can actually think of shooting energy up from the waist
through the middle finger of your left hand. Okay, we're going to inhale, come up, and we're going to turn the right foot forward and turn the left foot back. Bend the knee, tailbone down, arms out. Now looking past the middle finger of the left hand, push your shoulders down like someone's standing on them. Keep them down, rooting into the shoulder sockets. Get some anchorage into that back foot. Inhale, exhale, go back. Now reach upper back, deep breath here. And coming up, leaning into the left thigh. Right arm coming alongside the ear. Again, roll that right shoulder back, look at the right hand, and push into the back heel. If you can kind of wiggle your toes on that front foot a little bit to help keep you on the four corners. Okay, inhale, come up. Turn your left foot forward. Bring your hands to your hips. Into wide-legged. Inhale, zip up. And exhale, hinge it forward. All the way down. Tuck your chin, look back. Relax the upper body. You can walk your hands through. You can hold your elbows or your ankles. Keep your chin tucked, relaxing the whole upper body. A little softening of the knees here to take the pressure off the back of the knee. Relaxing with each breath. You think of the spine getting a little longer. Then we'll bring both hands to the right leg and raise the right arm up. Now, relaxing the left shoulder. Keep your chin tucked. Look back behind you. Breathe through it. Now, both hands off to the left, and we'll raise the left arm up. Now, relaxing the belly, relaxing the right shoulder. Chin tucked, looking back behind you. And back to center. So here you have an option. You can heel toe your feet in and curl up, or you can walk them in a little bit and then go into a squat. You can bring your palms together and press your knees open, zip up through the spine, and breathe. So if you've decided to do the squat, you can bring your hands back down and straighten the legs and hang. Maybe heel toeing the feet in a little bit more, and then we'll inhale and curl up. And pausing here. So once you're up here, twist to each side, neutralize your spine, then support the low back, inhale, zip up, lean back, and exhale back to center. So now we can lie down. So you might want to put your socks back on, grab your blanket or any kind of prop that you might be needing to make yourself more comfortable once we're into our relaxation piece. But in the meantime, coming into Shavasana, taking that pause, doing a little inventory on the whole body, kind of feeling the effects of everything we just did for ourselves. Let go. Again, getting in the habit of scanning the body throughout the day and seeing where you might be able to let go a little bit more. Remember, ideally, the muscles are relaxed and lengthening. There's comfort and there's ease in the body. And we balance that out with strength so that we have that stability and mobility. So bring both knees in for a hug. And then rock around a little bit, head to toe, side to side, or make circles, just massaging the back before we come into a twist. And again, keeping the mind engaged with what you're feeling so that you can get the full benefit of what you're doing. And we kind of the goal is to find that ability to be aware of each moment throughout the day, and you become more aware by practicing awareness. So half of that is just noticing when you're not being aware, so you can kind of pull your mind back in
So now bring the knees in real close, take a deep breath into your back, and then bring the soles of your feet to the mat, and we're going to bring the arms out into a T. And now we're going to cross the right thigh over the left so the knees overlap. Then picking up the hips, we're going to just scooch them off to the right side, neutralizing the spine, and then letting the knees fall gently to the left. Now, turn your head to the right and complete your twist. And remember, the limbs are only there for leverage. They've done their job now. So if they'd be more comfortable in another position, just make that adjustment for yourself. So let's try to soften into this now. Relaxing face, jaw, and tongue, neck and throat, shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. And then we'll take a deep breath, filling belly and chest. And exhaling, softening belly and back, hips, legs, feet, and toes. And then continue to scan the body. Look for any areas where you might be able to let go a little bit more. Again, always checking those areas where you've been challenged, where there might be a chance that you're holding unconsciously. So go deep enough to really sense the muscles releasing their grip on your bones as gravity takes over. Now we're going to inhale our way back to center, shift the hips to center, then we'll cross the left thigh over, scooching the hips to the left and allowing the knees to fall gently to the right. Again, there's no goal here. You just kind of want to let go. Remember, we don't worry about what the posture looks like. We want to feel it out. Maybe turning the head to the left here, maybe not. Depends what's going on in your neck today. Again, set it up, and then we get out of our own way. Softening, head to toe, inside and out. Aware of the nice deep twist through the spine, the way we're squeezing the center of the body to push the toxins up and out with the breath. So we're going to inhale back to center, shift the hips, and then if you'd like, you can bring your knees in again, rock a little bit. Again, a mental science here, working through the body in order to quiet the mind. Quieting the mind so that we can do a better job of listening to our hearts. They say the biggest stressor there is the incongruency between the head and the heart. We want the heart's desire to be expressed and carried out through the mind. So now get ready for deep relaxation. Make sure you're going to be warm enough, comfortable enough to stay perfectly still. Maybe propping your knees up or even one of your arms. If your shoulder's an issue, maybe it would feel better to have something under your arm. Again, just so you're not distracted by discomfort. So you can take that deeper dive and allow your body's language to inform the deeper aspects. The body's comfortable, open, relaxed, so that the mind can be more open and relaxed. So imagine hovering above your body and looking down at yourself, drawing a line around your body as you commit to keeping your energy within those lines. And then think of the energy moving through you. It may be warmth, it may be light, it may be a healing presence, whatever would be soothing to you now. We're going to imagine this energy entering our bodies through the tips of the toes. As we imagine the energy filling the toes, we relax them completely. And then drawing the energy up to fill the feet, relax the feet. Relax the ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, and buttocks. And feel yourself sinking deeper. And draw the energy in to fill the fingertips. And now you can relax fingertips, fingers,
hands, wrists, forearms, elbows, and upper arms. Sinking even deeper, we draw the energy in to fill the abdomen. Relax the abdomen, stomach, small the back, middle back, rib cage, and chest. Relax the shoulder blades, the space between the shoulder blades. Now relax the shoulders. Sinking deeper. Draw the energy in to fill the throat. Relax the throat, back of the neck, chin, jaw, mouth, and tongue. Relaxing the nose, cheekbones, cheeks, and ears. Now relax the eyes, the eyelids, eyebrows, space between the eyebrows. Relax the forehead, the top of the head, and the back of the head. Become aware of the entire body. Feel the whole body completely relaxed, as if dissolving away. And then just notice the breath. Remember, again, you can think of breath as spirit in many languages. It's the same word. Energy flowing through the breath, taking you deeper as you notice the thoughts floating through your mind. Remember, don't worry about where they came from. Don't worry about where they're going. Just notice the thoughts passing through, not needing to entertain them, analyze them, just noticing so that you can cultivate the connection with that part of you that's just noticing. The witness, the observer, that little step back so you're not all caught up in the drama or the stories. And that allows you to connect with that deeper part of yourself. Thinking of that as the heart, the seat of the soul, the part of you that just knows. Always peaceful, always calm, joyful. So you can unleash all the qualities of the heart so you can feel them and express them. Thinking of joy, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness, all these things that are natural to the heart but pretty challenging to the mind. And then get a sensation in your body that all those qualities are in every cell of your body. Positive healing energy filling you, surrounding you, defining you. And you keep going deeper and deeper, letting go even more with each breath. And while you're here, maybe a visual of yourself at your very best. Remember, when we go deep here, we get to that fertile ground, plant the seed. Call this the kind of center of infinite possibility. See yourself looking good. Imagine feeling good physically, emotionally, no limitations. And then again, everything we want, we think we want because of how we think it's going to make us feel. So go ahead and just let yourself feel really good right now. And imagine every breath taking you deeper and deeper, creating more of an imprint so that you can get back to here more often. And then you can release all those images that might have come up and just come to your breath without trying to change it. Let it be natural, spontaneous. And then on your next exhalation, drag that out, navel to spine. And then just allow for the inhale to come. And getting that sense that as you exhale, you're pushing out all the things that have been released throughout your practice, physically, energetically, emotionally, mentally, anything in the way of your full expression, anything in the way of healing or wholeness. Exhaling all the way, scooping it up and out of the bottom of the lungs, pushing it out of the body. Remember, that creates space, so when you inhale, you can imagine the nourishment going on every level, simultaneously benefiting. And again, using the mind to direct that energy, pushing it out, exhaling out the things you don't need, allowing for the things that would really be good for you now. Anything ingested in the past that no longer works for you, no longer serves you, getting released. So you can be more open to what's happening right here, right now. And then release the breath. And again, just noticing the natural flow of the breath and getting that sense of the breath breathing your body, effortless, automatic, and calming. Belly rising on the inhale, flattening on the exhale, even though very subtle. And then try to feel your whole body at once. Feel the floor supporting you, the space around you, and then start to release your body. You can wiggle fingers and toes, you can rock your arms and legs. And then we'll inhale and just stretch the body wall to wall. And then after a good stretch, you can gently release and roll off to your side. And then pause here. Again, really settle in. Again, training the mind and the body to stay present in what's happening here. Settle in as if you're not going to get up right away. Don't anticipate, just be here. Again, getting the full benefit of this moment. And now we're going to gently press up and find a comfortable seated position so that you can lengthen through your spine and stack your spine. Again, elevating the hips as needed so you can find that natural curve with the low back. Traveling up the spine, the gentle curves there. We come into the curve at the back of the neck, lining up with the one at the low back. Keep lengthening, crown of the head reaching for the ceiling. Remember, you get that sense, that little tilt in the pelvis is still there, just like in Tadasana. Root into your sit bones, and then let everything else float up from there. Then we'll root the shoulder blades down into the back so that we kind of almost get the feeling that the neck just floated up a little bit longer, a little higher. Shoulder blades are flat. Arms, hands, and fingers are relaxed. Face and jaw are relaxed. Maybe move your jaw around just to make sure. And we're looking for those areas where we unconsciously grip so we can make those little shifts throughout the day. Now, feeling the whole body at once. Whole body, inside and out. Again, feeling the way the breath is breathing the body. There's like this subtle little expansion uniformly when we inhale, like a balloon being blown up just that little bit more. And then we just kind of settle right back where we were on the exhale. Like the whole body is breathing. And again, we're going to breathe right into the center of the chest, finding the sweet spot at the center of the heart. And think of that energy like a rippling effect out from there, filling the chest cavity, the whole body, every corner of your mind, and even rippling out to the space around you. Maybe a gentle smile on the face as you relax even more. Be here. Just experience this right now. The sensation of the body the breath. And then we'll take our last deep breath and let out a big sigh. So inhale all the way and sigh it out. And then notice again the whole body at once. And then we'll bring the palms together in front of the heart, bowing our heads. Namaste.